1.3b, we're going to continue on with a different question. For f of x equal 3x squared minus 3x plus 2, where we're given x equals 3 and h equals 1, they will say find the difference quotient. Find the difference quotient. Okay, so to start off, we know the difference quotient is f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So the easy way with evaluating is we're just going to go ahead and put those right in. That's f of x is 3 plus h is 1, minus f of 3. All over h, and h is 1. Okay, so that equals f of 4 minus f of 3 over 1. Okay, so let's just do f of 4 minus f of 3, because over 1 is just going to be the same number, right? So we're going to put 4 all into here, okay? So we have 3 times 4 squared minus 3 times 4 plus 2 minus. Now, if we're going to be putting this all in here, when you have a minus sign, I don't know if you learned this previously in your other classes, you need to put parentheses so you don't make a mistake of not distributing. We're going to have to distribute, so you need those parentheses. So let's put the 3 in there now. We have 3 times 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 2. All right, so we have 3 times 16 minus 12 plus 2, and now I'm going to do this inside here. We have 9 times 3 is 27 minus 9 plus 2. Okay, let's see, we have 18 here, a negative 12, a positive 2 is minus 10. We keep our minus sign and do this inside, and that ends up being 27 minus 9 is 18, plus 2 is 20. All right, 18, oops, I made a mistake. 3 times 16 isn't 18. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 16 is 48. Thank you for anyone who's going, no, that's 48. Okay, so 48 times 10 is 38 minus 20 equals 18. There's our 18. Okay, so now let's do it the other way, because they're going to want you to find the general different quotient, not where you're evaluating till the very end. Okay. All right. So we're going to put x plus h into this input and all through here. All right. So we're going to put 3 times x plus h squared minus 3 times x plus h plus 2. All right, all of that is this front piece minus f of x. So again, we're going to put this parentheses and just write all of f of x in there. Getting a little short on room here. Okay. Minus f of x, that's f of x, 3x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay, all over h, and we noted we're just going to keep it h because we're not putting in our values yet. Okay, I'm going to bring this over here so we have more room. All right, so this becomes 3 times x plus h times x plus h minus 3 times, so we're going to distribute 3x minus 3h. We distribute that negative 3 in there, plus 2. Okay. Let's see, all of that minus, now we distribute this negative sign, minus 3x squared, minus times minus. Is that a minus right there? Yeah, it is. Plus 3x, minus times positive, minus 2. Okay, all over h. So I already distributed this negative sign here. Okay, what does this become? This is 3 times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. All right, while we're waiting to do that, can we cancel anything here? Certainly, we have this negative 3x and a positive 3x right there. We have a positive 2 and a negative 2, so I'm going to take those out. Okay, so far we have this, which we just factored out, and then we're left with a minus 3h minus 3x squared all over h. Okay, let's distribute this now. 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3 times 2xh is plus 6xh. 3 times x squared is plus 3xh squared. Minus 3h minus 3x squared all over h. A lot of work, right? Okay, well this is nice. We can see more things we can cancel. We have a 3x squared, a negative 3x squared, so let's get rid of that. Okay, now we notice an h, an h, and an h. Let's factor out an h. I'm going to bring this up here. So we factor out h, and we're left with 6x plus 3h minus 3 all over h. So I took this right here, and I factored out an h to start, and the h's cancel. Okay, so what do we have left? 6x plus 3h minus 3. That is our final answer. So find the difference quotient. We start here, do all this work, and there's our answer. Now we can apply and evaluate, and we'll get the same answer as we did before on the easier way of doing it, right? So let's do it. Let's put the x equals 3 into here. We have 6 times 3 plus 3 times 8, which is 1, minus 3, and the answer is 18, just like we got before.